Is.
Good morning and thanks for having me here.
Minister, on the eve of the Easter weekend, how are the preparations going?
I would say we are all over the country. We are all corners of the South African road surface to make sure that people of South Africa can arrive in one piece where they need to be. Is it places of worship? Is it places of enjoyment or recreation? But also in their different homes throughout South Africa.
Now, you have recently launched the 2015 Easter Road Safety Campaign there in Bushbuckridge and in Mpumalanga. Tell us more about it and what was the main objective of that particular campaign?
I'm sure that South Africans are aware that road safety is actually a societal responsibility. We want now to make it possible that each and every South African takes responsibility for his or her safety on the road, be it adults or children. So we went to R40 in the area called Dwarsloop in Bushbuckridge, because that is an area which is actually seeing the most horrific road crashes in Mpumalanga on the side of the border between Limpopo and Mpumalanga. And it is a very, very busy road to the R40. But also you have communities on both sides of the roads. So you'd find that people cross the roads at different points. In fact, it is incidental that I was asking whether the name Dwarsloop actually means that people just walk across the way they wish to and they want to. So we need to be able to make sure that we educate the public. We're very happy to have the gospel singers and the musicians who are our road safety ambassadors joining us there so as to be able to make sure that we convey the message. But in this instance, we are also saying nationally, we are focusing on making South African roads safer for the motorists, making the roads safer for the drivers, making the roads safer for the passengers, but also for cyclists as well as motorcyclists. We all say each category of road user is responsible. When you're a driver, you've got to make sure that the road is, that you are well rested, that you are licensed to drive, your vehicle is in a roadworthy condition, but also you don't speed, and make sure that your passengers buckle up. But also as a passenger, seat belts are there for your own protection, for your own safety. Buckle up. Pedestrians, who form more than 40% of the road crashes, are actually one of the biggest challenges that we have. They drink and walk, they text and walk, they cross at unsafe areas, they do what we call jaywalking, they cross just in the middle of the streets, and they are all not visible at night or in times of darkness. So we say we need to be able to make sure that we intensify our public education to make sure that the South Africans understand that road safety is everybody's responsibility. But the cyclists also must wear helmets. They must drive in areas that has been designated for them, but also be visible.
Mm-hmm. Now, there's always been the concern, Minister, that we always hear about these road safety campaigns during the Easter holidays, during the December holidays, and not throughout the year. So how important is it then to have road safety campaigns throughout the year, 24/7?
We've got road safety as a 365 days a year program. And I'm sure you would remember that when the schools reopened, from the festive period road safety campaign, we handed over to the Department of Education the candle that we use as the 365 days of light, so that each and every sector of society must be held responsible. Basic education is our biggest partner. They educate the children about road safety. They also continuously do road safety. But also between the time that the candle is with basic education, we do law enforcement, we build roads, we also do conscious public education as well as scholar education in the universities, but also in the basic education level. So we're saying we are part of the United Nations. This year we'll be giving the report on what we are doing. I'm happy to indicate to you that one of the resolutions out of the road safety conference that we held on the 4th to the 6th of October 2013 was bringing in the law regulating the child restraints. And with effect from next month, every car that has got children in it, if it doesn't have child restraints and the child is under 3 years, the parents who are driving that vehicle will be fined. And I want to say that this is one way of government wanting to give the responsibility of parenting back to parents, because it is the responsibility of parents to make sure that they've got child restraints. So start now preparing yourself, buy the car seat, or make sure that those who have got children who have grown up, we give over those car seats to those who've got now younger children, because these children are the most vulnerable. This is one way of making it possible that we force parents to love their children. Parents buy the most expensive cell phones. They look at Mac wheels, they look at sunroofs, they look at music systems for their cars, but they don't look at an important aspect of saving the lives of children. Children are the gift that God gave us as humanity for the next generations. So who will be the leaders of the next generation if we don't take care of our children right now?
Now, Minister, there's a lot more questions that I need to pose, but unfortunately we haven't got that much time. So your final message for the long Easter weekend to motorists out there?
Those who are driving around the roads of South Africa with illegal licenses, with illegal vehicle licenses, we are on your case. You will have to prove to us where you got that license. We're no longer just going to discontinue a trip or take your license. We're saying you will have to work with us to get to the culprits. We're going to do a thorough fraud and corruption investigations at the DLTCs, which is the driver license testing centers, as well as the vehicle testing centers, to make sure that the vehicles that are on the road are actually competent and roadworthy. The drivers are competent and qualified and legal. We want to root out the road crashes, but we need to make sure that the drivers and the vehicles are right for the roads of South Africa. We are investing a lot of money on the roads in South Africa to allow illegal activities to happen there.
Minister, thank you so much for your time, and stay alert, stay alive, and arrive alive.
Thank you very much.
That was from our Pretoria studios, the Transport Minister Dipuo Peters. You heard the message.